Hey folks, Phil Gallagher here for another Monster Train run. We're on a win streak of 3. Let's see if we can turn it into a win streak of 4. I've been doing really well since the beta dropped. And we got melted again. Melted Stygian with Stygian Primary, with honestly a really good starting deck. We have the ability to slow sweep a floor, so to speak. We have a couple of heavy hitting cards. We have Moldeds to bring back and replay our dregs as shields. I really like this start. Archon of Steel, floor 2. Depending on how things go, maybe Hellvent, floor 3. Depends on how good this Remnant unit is. And whether or not we get a unit draft here. I get a really good unit and upgrade it twice. We go to the Hellvent. Floor 4, we're looking at going to a shop either way. Floor 5 could go either way. Floor 6 is likely to be a Merchant of Trinket, assuming I end up going to a second Merchant of Steel before that. Floor 7 is a Merchant of Magic. Floor 8 is questionable depending on how valuable the Hellvent and Unstable Vortex are at that point. So what the spell weakness does is make the Helical Crystallis better at killing 190 HP units late in the run. And yes, I'm already thinking about like floor 7 from like my very first pick, in case that wasn't clear. So like, I do not need Tethys' Scales anytime soon. But like, this does help to solve a problem that our deck could potentially have. But like, Guild Marker before I've spent any gold, essentially just giving me 25% more gold in this run, is really powerful, and I'm just going to go ahead and take that rather than like the 50% chance that the other card offers. We have been offered spell weakness in a different way. Not spikes. Not spikes. I think we even could have taken spikes there because Helical Crystallis hits like a truck. Exhibit A. Do I play Tethys on this floor? I don't think I play Tethys on this floor. I'd like Tethys on floor 2 with 2 Train Stewards in front for this fight. Really, I prefer Tethys on floor 3, but this was the small floor. We'll take this and maybe miss a floor 3 collector. Yeah, great. This is fine. So this is 15 incoming damage. So with drawing the Helical Crystallis next turn, everything's real easy. Otherwise, it's a little more interesting. We're mostly just killing these for molded and deck thinning purposes. Yeah. Like, would I Helical Crystallis you next turn if I drew it? Maybe not. But I might be able to kill you with a Frozen Lance. How greedy do I want to get with this pyre damage here? It takes... I can just Frozen Lance you for 12, and that gets the kill on you. I think I'm just supposed to deal 50 to the boss here. Well, technically 45. A couple of stacks of Spell Weakness and then a Helical Crystallis kind of like handily deals with this fight. Is it better to molded a Train Steward versus playing a regular Train Steward? No. Alright, good fight one. The starting Helical Crystallis here is just so strong. I think it's strong enough on its own, and with Tethys that I don't need to like pick up something like an Energy Siphon to try to double its damage. Dripfall? Dripfall's not doing anything interesting in my deck as of right now. It just is like applying Dazed. I don't hate having access to one of these though. So because I have this Remnant Banner floor 2, it's very possible that I am making a Burnout floor. But I really, really love the idea of Paraffin Thug with this guild marker, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and take this. This is a touch greedy because like this isn't a tank and this is a tank. But I have multiple tanks that I can get at my next banner. Eh? Is this what a tank looks like? Alright, money is a superpower. No quick, we're re-rolling this for small upgrades. Hitting the runestone twice for armor really kind of sucks there. Was there a Merchant of Magic? Or no? There's no shop next floor. We've got to get through the Daedalus fight against Double Barrel, and then I think we're fine as of right here. Hopefully Tethys can carry us for a little while. How much does my Tethys hit for? 5 plus spell weakness. That's a little bit awkward. I think I need that unit. This thing is annoying with this setup. And then these don't die to a Helical Crystallis. We're taking some pyre damage this fight, I believe. Damage versus farming gold. The damage is probably relevant. Floor 2 collector is going to be hard to get. Nice. 31. 31. Oh right, the train steward is doing damage that's like technically a thing. But if I can drip fall you down to a previous floor. But I don't think that does me a ton of good. I think instead we're looking at so you will be alive. You're gonna kill this. And then you're at 44. No, you're at 38. We might be able to get a kill on you. I can get a kill on you if I Frozen Lance. And I am not sure if it's better to just like drip fall this to keep one card out of my deck, or if it's better to purge this Sinner's Burden. It saves 1 life here, I guess. That's probably fine. Two damage away. Do I have another molded? If I have another molded, I'm, like, in some ways better off not playing it this turn. Yeah, that is the case. Let's just do this. And this is fine to do. Alright, so we molded, we take that drag back. Wow, not quite getting there. Ooh, maybe I get the kill with Paraffin Thug though now. So I need to do 15 damage. I can do 18. So this is you attack, kill this, I attack, kill that. Great. For the Daedalus fight, it's double barrel. I definitely would like a flash freeze to pick off some of those barrels on important turns. And an Entombed Explosive to help kill larger units and play as a blocker is totally fine. And now I've been given a real tank. I think I will take this. I don't think it's amazing or anything. But she'll keep herself alive pretty well in the upcoming fight. I don't think I have a card that's good enough to duplicate as of right now. I think I'm just gonna roll the artifact and see where that gets me. Ah. The volatile gauge got nerfed. It's now between 0 and 4. It's still very good, in my opinion. But my current deck is very, very low to the ground. And, like, my Wickless Tycoon molded gold farming works better if I don't have Volatile Gauge. The first Hell Pact does literally nothing right now, but I'm gonna get a look at a rare pack, and like a Stygian Spike is insane. Absolutely batshit crazy with the first Hell Pact. Volatile Gauge still might just be better. But I go to a Merchant of Steel here and make some cards smaller. Then maybe either one of these directions becomes fine. Going left here for cost upgrades while also thinning the deck again is good. Then I can thin the deck here and finish upgrades if upgrades aren't done. Otherwise I go this way. Taking Ember after this fight, not Capacity. I want another unit right now. Like, there's real upsides to having bonus units because I can't always play the units that I'm drawing at the beginning. Like, another unupgraded Wickless Tycoon isn't exactly crazy or anything, but like, say my Wickless Tycoon, my good one, costs 4, being able to play a bad one is still totally fine. I'm going to go ahead and take it. No? Endless is potentially interesting with my Entombed Explosives, but otherwise, I don't know, maybe I'd take that because it has the possibility of doing some broken things. Like, putting Endless on a Bounty Stalker, for example, is pretty spicy. Alright, let's see if I've made a terrible mistake with Volatile Gauge. Turn 1 Endless Wickless Tycoon is happening on a small floor. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. It's not dead, but I get to get a crap ton of gold. Okay, I probably don't want to mess with this turn too much, because like this is dying exactly how I would like it to die, and where I would like it to die. Probably means I just like set you up here with the intention of putting Paraffin Thug behind you. I can put some Frostbite on you or the boss. You get 40, you're gonna be at 30. Yeah, I'd like some bonus damage on you. In case I draw Lady of the Reform and not Paraffin Thug next turn. And just in case, we're going to put a Dreg Shield here. And I don't... Ooh, I can Frozen Lance this without killing it. Good. Yeah! Yeah, this turn's kind of unfortunate. I do have triple Frozen Lance though. What do I want to do this turn? Do I want 9 more damage on you? Yeah, I probably want 9 more damage on you. I get to kill here. Touchy mouse wheel. It's definitely scary. What am I doing about all this? Didn't draw a Helical Crystallis this turn. The Entombed Explosives is like very nice to get going, so I can mold it back to like kill things like this that otherwise might get through. The free Dripfall probably dazes this, just so I don't take a billion damage here. That means I could play the Entombed Explosives and 1 Frozen Lance. Alternatively, I can just Dripfall that back down and have another turn to kind of deal with it. I don't want to overfill this floor because like this has Endless and I would like it to die one more time for the boss if at all possible. I don't really need this unit. Like, I'm okay with that unit dying. The issue is, like, if I don't play this, this unit probably gets to the pyre. But this costs me all of my embers, so then I can't also, like, Frozen Lance this. And these dregs aren't free. Turn's hard. The difference between, like, 3 and 4 ember being the max is very noticeable this turn. Alright, let's kill that unit for free. I guess I want to take that out, and I'm not sure if it's correct to do that or not. Or again. Can't Frozen Lance my own dude. I can Ice Frozen Flash Freeze. I can Flash Freeze my own dude to kill it if I need to. Maybe I should have let these come up a floor so that this dies. For molded reasons, we're going to get some more stuff dead. Only 30 damage. Neither Helical Crystallis is currently in my draw pile. That's a huge problem. This doesn't have a tank for it. This fight is going to come down to whether or not my Lady of the Reformed is castable in the next 2 turns, in all likelihood. That's spooky. They do have a lot of Pyre health. Ooh, you do have 2 spell weakness already? Actually, it might be okay. Endless. That means that I can play twice. I can go Endless top floor, molded back. You're gonna do more than 50 damage, right? No, you're not. Oh no, you burn up 4. Yeah, you will. Put you here. Send this down. There's 157 damage. Oh, we just like drew Helical Crystallis to make it easy. Can I get a kill on another unit? No. I only get 1 Ember to do that with. Alright. Unfortunately, we took 1 Pyre damage there. This is not a great rare pack. Memento Mori's cost being randomized is good, but we're not the best Memento Mori deck right now. Like, this is currently worse than a Helical Crystallis for the first 3 or 4 turns by quite a bit, and then it's like much better later on in the fight. I don't even know if I'm supposed to take that. Like, I'm not melting primary where I'm reforming enough for that to be good. Yeah, I think this is going to be worse than just like a Crypt Breaker for me for most of a fight. I'm just going to pass on that. Lodestone Totem's cost is now randomized. We'll absolutely take that. Card draw is sorted out for us, so we're taking Ember for at least 1, if not both of the boss rewards. Alright, units that need upgrades. Lady of the Reformed, Paraffin Thug, maybe Lodestone Totem, 2 Wickless Tycoons. Despite the fact that, like, reducing cost in Merchant of Magics is very good, I am going to need to do upgrades either this floor or next floor to keep my units in an okay place. And I'm not offered a Merchant of Steel next floor, whereas I am offered a Merchant of Magic. Like Frostbite here? I've been offered Frostbite. Fantastic. Multi-Strike Thug? Multi-Strike Thug will be very bad against spikes, but otherwise it's pretty hot. Stop offering me these runestones. I'm not interested. Endless again? Is it time for Endless Entombed Explosives? Feels like it. Here? Here? I'm assuming that I'm going to get a decent amount of gold from this next fight, which is why I'm willing to spend removing a Train Steward here. I currently consider my deck awkward, but incredibly strong. Are you the 75 health one? You are the 75 health one. Everybody hangs out floor 1? We're so close to that kill. Doesn't quite work the way I want. With, sorry to be more specific, with Paraffin Thug allowing me to just get a kill on this. Is Paraffin Thug... How much gold is Paraffin Thug worth? Is it more than 75? Can draw Entombed Explosives or Helical Crystallis to finish off this creature, who is going to be problematic. I'm maybe just supposed to take 75 gold and play this up top. I have a dead Dreg already. I don't have a dead Dreg. Do I want a dead Dreg? Yes. This seems quite good to me, as does this. Are you dead? No, you need to take 1 more damage. I can make you take 1 more damage by drip falling you. That seems fine. Don't really know what's going on that top floor. This? This? Not this. I like drip. No, no drip falls. Is it worth killing my own units to farm for more gold? How risky is this? The Frostbite from Tethys is really what's giving me a ton of damage here. Because otherwise I'm just attacking for 30 a wave. I'm not sure that I actually can get away with, like, flash freezing my own Tethys and having the rest of this fight be acceptable. I could try it, but I think we just call this okay. Like, that Frostbite adding up is, like, really what's killing this boss. Oh, wow. Winged Steel is very good with Volatile Gauge. We play our free and cheap cards, and then we draw more cards, which are maybe free or cheap. I am going to a Merchant of Magic. So Ice Storm with plus 10 damage is very good. So is Helical Crystallis with plus 10 damage, though. I think I'm just going to skip this. Drain is kind of interesting, though. But we're hoping for the 3-cost one instead. double stack? I mean, Stealth 4 is pretty nuts. Let's take that and do a cost reduction on it. Holdover? So I'm really good at killing small stuff with Tethys, but I'm not actually all that great at killing smaller things. So I think a holdover Helical Crystallis is like totally fine and reasonable here. That was a very good floor. That was a very good floor. Are dregs worse than frozen lances? Dregs remove themselves from the deck and are good with molded? I think no. Money, yo. Hopefully we can set Tethys up on floor 2 safely. Man, we're really good at drawing the 75 HP one, and I'm very thankful for that. Do you get to hang out here? I hope you do. A secondary tank is very good on this floor. So I can kill 2 things. No, I can kill everything on that top floor. Or I can kill everything on this floor. And not... So, like, is it better to take 6 fire damage and, like, not have to deal with this wave, potentially dealing 30 to this creature? No, I think we can get away with this. And I think I can get away with not playing Remnant Pact. Let's do that, and this, and this. That leaves us with only 1 creature coming up to the next floor. You in front, you behind. You go up to 3rd floor temporarily. This is really supposed to be a 1st floor sort of thing. Sorry, this is really supposed to be like 1st floor every turn sort of thing. It's awkward that the 1st floor is the small floor here. I don't know, this gets me more gold. Yeah, this deck is deck is gonna be kind of gross. Yeah, we don't even need to take much damage this turn. Any damage? Question mark. Helical Crystallis, looking hot. I think we're just doing that. Is it worth casting a Molded here to increase burnout? No, not really. It is probably worth playing this Lodestone Totem up here, though, so I can maybe drip ball it down to this floor and give sap to the boss. Can't quite do that and make it work this turn. Drip ball something down to the bottom floor, but I don't really think that's good. I think I want to hold over this and then just like let a dreg burn out up here. Or do I just take 50 damage up here and not redraw this? That seems fine. Endless to you. Endless to you. Bonus stealth up here. Order drip ball this down. Maybe get stealth again next turn. Otherwise, just like neuter this. That's fine. Now, do I want to Molded a dreg? No. Can I kill more of my units here? I wonder if I can kill my Paraffin Thug here. I have 8 stacks of Frostbite, 10 on its own. That's already 80. I've got to be able to kill this. Nice. And then that means I can also kill a dreg now. Alright, 10 extra gold for thinking with portals there. Harness the Titan plus volatile gauges plus 3 draw. The issue is that it's really only the Helical Crystallises and Flash Freezes that do cool things with this. That's real close. Like, especially since my Helical Crystallis has holdover, that might still just be worth it. Like, each time that I do that, it's plus 10 damage on my 2 most relevant spells. And, like, spell weakness plus Frozen Lance, like, it's not irrelevant doing that. I think I'm going to take this. And then I can try to do things that will make it better. I theoretically do have 3 floors worth of stuff, so I might not want Crushing Demise. But I might want it. I think I'm going to skip and try to, like, pick up a couple more direct damage cards instead. Because, like, I might need a couple more boss killer cards. Alright. Unit upgrades. Lady, Lodestone Totem, and Wickless Tycoon have slots. but this is a much better Merchant of Steel. I don't know, like going to this Merchant of Steel mostly for the Unstable Vortex is pretty appealing. Unstable Vortex removes 2 dregs. Or honestly, we might be at the point where I remove Moldeds instead. Like, getting the dregs back isn't all that good in this deck. I don't know, like, double Artifact is really strong, too. And I'd like to go to this Merchant of Magic. I don't know. I could maybe even triple Artifact if I go this way. I mean, that's obviously very good. What about Lightstone Casing? I have a holdover Helical Crystallis that I can put some additional damage on. Otherwise, I'm not really in danger of... Well, this could also get holdover. Alright. I'm gonna remove a molded here. And then save some gold for next floor. Ooh, purge a card, gain a card. I think this will be a dreg. Or a molded. I think I'm gonna get rid of a dreg. Like, having one molded to get my lady back is totally fine. The Stygian Spike is very, very good. Let's take the time to do this one right. Formless Child is good. About it. Yeah, let's go with Stygian. Yeah, in case things slip through, that's probably fine. I don't love it. It's not like the direct damage cards that I want with the Titan spell upgrade that I just took, but whatever. We didn't draw both of the big ones this time. We do have 11 energy, so that's a thing. Okay, we're gonna like use close to 11 energy. We're putting Endless on this. I think I am. I think this is going to look like this, this, this. Oh, wow. That's a draw. This, this. Wow, we can start just, like, stacking stuff already. I think I'm looking at putting a bunch of units on the top floor and then falling things down. Here? Like, I would really like to drip fall both this and this down. And the drip fall is coming to allow me to do that. Ooh, but you have 10 life. I just kill you and let you go up a floor and then figure out how to deal with you. That's the drip fall. Who's coming down right now? Gold first, protection later. Yeah. I could also just put the lodestone totem here. Assuming that, like, sapping some of this stuff is cool. The other thing I can do is, like, put this top floor and then, like, if I can't kill this, I sap it a little bit so it doesn't hit the pyre. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I could stealth it, but I feel like as a whole this is worth a lot. Alright, am I going to play 3 spells that don't matter for Harness the Titan? No. Let's go Harness the Titan and sap you. If I play 2 more spells up here, that will do it. I can also just play a Dreg in front, and that will do it as well. Does Frozen Lance just kill you? Frozen Lance just kills you, but then I don't get Holdover Helical Crystallis here. Which is maybe okay. Ooh. Yeah, we'll maybe redraw the Helical Crystallis. 3. Need to deal 45 to you next turn. I can do that very, very easily if I draw Entombed Explosives or one of the 2 Helical Crystallis or Siren Song. Since I have a lot of outs, I think I'm just supposed to get a little bonus Frostbite there. I want to use a Helical Crystallis on the bottom floor. I think that means doing this. Oops. In my mind, I had 1 more Ember. I probably would have played my turn like this anyway, though. Greg. You probably just get to burn out up here. Now it's the question of, like, do I want to buff up this Helical Crystallis and not cast this one, or do I want to cast both of these? I think I want to cast both of these, and I just kind of like have 1 wasted Ember this turn unless I burn out a Dreg on the top floor. Yeah, these Moldeds are really bad. They should not be in my deck. Your rage does so much. Do I want to purge the spell weakness from the boss, or let it stack up randomly a little bit more? I want to Yeah, I want to redeploy you on this floor, because after you die, I can put you back on this floor anyway. Yeah, I think I'm fine with purging that spell weakness, giving you some of this, and consuming this card. We have a casual 335 gold right now. Just throwing it out there. Yeah. Again, do I get to kill one of my own units? I believe that I do. I believe I get to kill this. I do. Then I can drip fall down this totem. And that's another creature that dies. Cool. Oh, I should have mathed it out to see if I could have gotten Paraffin Thug to kill, because that's more gold than 2 more units dying. Okay, yeah, like Ancient Synergy is exactly the sort of card I was thinking about when I made my picks earlier. So, like, this is 26 damage 3 times right now. All about that. More Ember, just keep the cards playable every turn. Or take another card draw. I don't know, with Winged Steel, I have, like, so much bonus card draw that I should probably just take the Ember. We could have a conversation about capacity as well, but eh. Since I took the Lightstone Casing, I am going to go left here. I'm hoping to get the 2nd level of Frostbite, which I have gotten. Oh man, I can't double stack twice. Unfortunate. Dazed 6 versus Frostbite 16. Dazed 3 seems like it should kill anything that gets up there most of the time. I think I'm going to go with Frostbite 16. Plus 10 magic power. For my holdover Helical Crystallis, I just want it to be cheap or free as frequently as possible. I'm going to go that there. I'm going to go the plus 10 magic power on the thing that hits 3 times. Roll the shop. Remove consume and cost plus 1. Nope. Decrease cost can go on Ancient Synergy. Plus 20 magic power and consume can go on a Frozen Lance. I have a bunch of money to spend, so I'll probably remove a Molded. Upgrading my giant Wickless Tycoon with plus 25 life is really good. Let's do that. Alright. Goodbye, Molded. I don't know whether or not I get to take the next trial. So I'm not going to remove another card yet. I also don't know like how good the things that I'm going to be offered on the next floor are. Spell Shield 2? Yeah. It's slightly awkward. But a bunch of my spells are multi-hitting. I can probably take that. The Pyre probably gets hit a couple of times. There's the 100 healther. But this is a small floor. Unfortunately. One, two. I'm going to play this just to draw my card. 3. Harness the Titan increases the power of this. There's 2 attacks happening here. I can let these die. It's a little awkward as to whether or not I'm supposed to engulf in smoke on this turn. Because if I draw the Paraffin Thug, it can't be played on this floor right now, but keeping Tethys alive and healthy is very much important. It would have cost 4 anyway, so we're not super on board with that. Yeah, you can take 13 this turn, that's totally fine. I suppose that wasn't really an optimal use of Ember. Can't have it all, I suppose. Or am I drip falling? Am I drip falling you back down so you die? No, you're already dying. Might just be like drip falling this shield. Then how do I beat that? Unclear. I get 2 helical crystallises, which mean I actually do get to do damage to something. And maybe I just drip fall this to keep one of these from coming into my deck. Then do that. The self-mutilations are very good against me right now. 3 Siren Song to kill you. 40, 80, 120 plus about 60. I think that just kills you. Without fire damage? Yes, that kills you without fire damage. Cool, cool, cool. How am I doing things with Paraffin Thug? Is Paraffin Thug just going on bottom? Or do I put Paraffin Thug on top and try to, like, drip fall? I could also just, like, drip fall you down again. It's a poor use of Ember. Free life. If I drip fall you down again, you're at the back. The amount of damage that you're doing is irrelevant. Ideally, I want Endless on you, so that I can play you again top floor. I think I just take the fire damage from this, so that I can A, get this out of my deck, and B, put some more Frostbite on some of this stuff. Actually, maybe I don't need the holdover Helical Crystallis this turn. Yeah. It's not like it's that great here anyway. Mid floor? Since there's 2 Gilded Wings here. Both still have Spell Shield 2, unfortunately. Also, unfortunately, I really need to play the Engulfed in Smoke this turn. Which means only playing 2 spells, taking damage from the Mutilation and from the Gilded Wings. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. Okay. 5 Ember to work with. 3 of it is for this. Am I playing Ancient Synergy? And so I'm probably going 3, 1, 1, 0. Now, for 5 more gold, I can kill this. I don't think this is going to be close enough that, like, Tethys... Or sorry, that, like, 1 extra attack is doing it. Yeah, okay, so this is still living with 52, which means I can just kill that middle unit. Nice! We have an absurd amount of gold going into the last floor. Yeah, this is absolutely the sort of thing that I was looking to pick up. I mean, yes. Which way I go is actually really interesting, because duplicating a double stack Engulfed in Smoke is very absurd. But I think as a whole, with the Lightsteel Casing and Volatile Gauge, it's still correct to go left. Oh, Vapor Funnel is, like, easy. A lot of times units are getting through before I get set up, and we need, like, Siren Song or thing. Actually, really, because we took a Spell Shield challenge last time. That was really why that was happening. But that's an easy pickup, and then we'll spend big at the Merchant of Magic. Nope. Plus 10 magic power, again, can go on a Helical Crystallis or an Ancient Synergy. Ancient Synergy, since it hits 3 times and is better with spell weakness. Do a reduced cost. The Dream is giving that holdover. Do a reduced cost on this, this, this. Oh boy. Hold over Stealth 4 with double stack. That is still very productive even with Seraph the Chaste. Here. Just very good at picking off back units. And it's also a boss killer. Alright, so it's 2 card removes versus 2 artifacts. Honestly, removing dregs and removing that Frozen Lance is really good. Like, the thinner the deck is, the better. Maybe it's Firewall and 1 card remove. Because I feel like I beat the boss handily, but I still might have some trouble versus waves if my units are very expensive the first time around, especially Big Fat Boy. Yeah, let's remove a Frozen Lance. And then call that good. I feel very good about my odds of winning this fight. I don't think it's guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination. But I feel good about it. Looks like we're setting up mid-floor. Effective immediately. Effective immediately. So there's some desire to just like flash freeze the boss every time that I draw this. The sweep is going to kill these, and I just need to deal 140 to that, which I am hopefully doing via Helical Crystallis. This is a very expensive hand. I think I would like my DPS on this floor for right now. Yeah. Feels like we're kind of good at this point. One, two, three, draw. This can just go on the boss, I think. And hold that over. We'll play this Endless card here on some turn where I have an easier ability of dealing, of casting it. Seven to drip fall the totem down is not gonna do it for me. I think I let you go. This floor is like considerably more dangerous. Bottom, take 35. You're just not relevant units at this stage of the fight. Like we're killing things via spells and Siren Song and stealth. Do I try to drip fall you down? This? No, this is the holdover one. I need to play this one. Oh, bonus stealth. Okay, so we finally got the free Endless here, which is great. Is this enough? 26 times 2? Yeah, that's enough. Ooh, I actually might get to, like, play a Lodestone Totem and drip fall it down. I will draw drip fall next turn. It's just a question of, like, how much it costs. No, this is more important. By a lot. Everything would stop casting 4. Be cool. Oh, just time. It's just time. This is the first time I've gotten to cast this fight. This is just a question of, like, how much do I need to care about this? I can let the next one go through and then, like, Siren's Song this one up next turn. It may just be that I want to focus on dealing with these. I don't know. Doing this to take one less hit there is probably fine. exact... no, I can put you down and then engulfed in smoke afterwards. You'll run out of stealth before everyone else, but that's okay. Oh, already dead. Cool. GG's, Seraph. I thought I might have to, like, nuke Seraph with a giant spell this time around. But turns out 313 Frostbite is Dece 2 Dece plus. I hereby dub this run Money is a Superpower. The combination of Guild Marker plus 3 different units that gave me gold meant that I got to do an absolutely disgusting amount of work when it comes to utilizing shops effectively. So one thing I want to highlight about this run is Lightsteel Casing. So Lightsteel Casing and the creature equivalent that give your spells or creatures extra upgrade slots are usually not as good as they look on the surface, due to the fact that, like, money is a limited resource and there's a real cost to going to enough Merchant of Magics or Merchant of Steels to make anything in particular work. So a lot of times I find that if I'm offered an early Lightstone Casing, or whatever the creature one is called, I don't actually take it because I feel like 25 gold or whatever the other artifact is often ends up being more relevant. And this is a case where it showcases where Lightstone Casing is actually very, very, very strong. Like, it was paired with Guild Marker, it was paired with Paraffin Thug and 2 Wickless Tycoons, and then it created some cards which spiraled out of control. Like this Helical Crystallis, this Ancient Synergy, Engulfed in Smoke, and the other Helical Crystallis. Those cards were incredibly powerful in this run. Okay, this brings me up to a win streak of 4 as of right now, I believe, which is pretty great. Really happy with that. Sorry, I just want to pull something else up. Looking at the logbook here. Yeah, so this is a win streak of 4, and I'm not gonna lie, I've golded a whole bunch of cards playing in the beta in the last couple of days that I'm going to ungold, and I think I also lose this win streak and this expert challenge when I go back to playing on the non-beta, but no regrets. The beta is awesome, and I hope you all are enjoying it as much as I am. Have a great rest of the day, folks.